Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Horse Racing Enthusiast on Teesside Ste&Dee. So what sort of day we had? Well, it depends on what bets you put on today, and whether you've done best odds guaranteed or whether you've done SP, whether you've done doubles, whether you've done singles, what prices you got. It all is down to that. You had 10 horses. Today we had no places whatsoever, but we had two winners. Now, if you'd have took SP, you'd have had 5 to 1 and 3 to 1. If you'd have took best odds guaranteed, you'd have had 9 to 1, or what? That's what I had, 9 to 1 and 5 to 1. So I'm up for the day because 10 horses, £14 back. Because anything below 10 to 1, I've backed to win. I just think because my stakes are small, there's no point backing anything that's under 10 to 1 each way, because it's just pointless me doing them. So that I know Davey on the Grumpy channel, he does it 5 to 1 and over. I, just because of my stakes, I do it 10 to 1 and under, straight win, anything over 10 to 1 each way. So it depends. Now, some of you, I know a couple of you had doubles up today with Reputation. Yes, Reputation at last won, and we've waited for that to win as long as Hadrian waited for his blooming wall to get beat. That's how long it's taken for Reputation to win. And Gustav Graves, I did say last night, I really thought Gustav Graves' figures were superb. 7 wins on the standard ground, 6 on the course, 7 at the distance. Just looked like an absolute banker. Got it at 5 to 1 just after 8 o'clock this morning, 1 at 3s. It just looked like a great bet, didn't it? And Reputation, as I said, absolutely brilliant at last. Let's have a look at the other ones. Yazinsko really let us down today, 7th. That was a very poor run from Yazinsko. Certainly thought that was going to be at least a frame. Red Mirage and Revolutionise. Now, people are going to say, well, they lost. Well, yeah, they did. But despite Revolutionise finishing 5th, it was only 1.5 lengths behind the winner. That's very, very close. It was a very tight race, and it was a really good price at 11 to 1. So Revolutionise will get a win, and they'll probably get a win soon. And that was a really good run from Revolutionise. Bozo was in the same race as Gustav Graves. Really rubbish, to be honest. He finished 5th, but you'd have expected that to be in the frame minimum. And like I said, I did a forecast on that because I just thought, it just looks a banger forecast, Gustav Graves and Bozo, but it wasn't to be, but Gustav Graves did win. Red Mirage, disappointing, finished below Revolutionise in the same race. Only just mind, but 3/4 of a length further back. Mashan, really quite fancied that today, Mashan. Did nothing. Really, really poor. The 3 outsiders, Come On John, Man of Riddles and Yoshimi. The only one that actually performed quite well was Man of Riddles at 40 to 1. I think he finished 7th or something. So that actually wasn't a bad performance from a 40 to 1 shot. And I think it was a 12 or 13 horse race, so not bad. But overall, 2 good winners. I say if you got best odds guaranteed early this morning, you got 9s and 5s, so they were good prices. If you took SP, you'd have got 5 and 3. So if you'd have put £1 on all of them today, you'd have got your money back on the 2 winners. As I say, if you had doubles, you'd probably made a profit. If you've done singles, depending on how much you put on, and if you took best odds guaranteed, you would be up. So overall, I've got to say, a respectable day, not a good day, a respectable day. 2 winners, as I said, 9 to 1, 5 to 1, and not to be laughed at. They're good prices. Now, I'm going to be back again in about an hour with tomorrow's tips. I have got 7 for you tomorrow. 7 horses, good grade, good ratings, good over the grounds and distance and course. So I'll be back round about 10, 10:15 with them after the football. Right, thank you very much for watching the Horse Racing Enthusiast for now. I'll see you in about an hour.